Hello, my spiritual gangsters. How is everyone doing? So, it's been a while, but I'm back and we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm doing a reading on Mr. Kanye West. So, I'm doing a reading on Kanye West because I feel like I've been watching his Instagram lately and he's a lot all over the place. This is not to bash anybody. This is simply just to figure out what's going on with Mr. Kanye West. Now, I am a fan. I'm a huge fan of his early music, and he's got some really great stuff that he's put out recently. But I do think that he battles between light and dark. I do think that he struggles with wanting to speak the truth and not lead the masses down the wrong road. And then also, he wants to be famous, and he wants to be type of famous and wealthy that he was when he was with Kim. He wants to keep that status, which is why I think that he married someone that looks exactly like Kim. He's trying to recreate that lifestyle and that feeling that he had when he was with her. So I think that he struggles. He struggles with speaking the truth, and then he struggles with wanting to be Kanye West famous. So, all right, here we go, guys. How is everyone doing? How are you all doing? How are you all doing? I hope you guys are doing great. I've been busy. Your girl is busy. Living life, yoga, working out, taking care of myself, working, all the things. I did put up a post recently about how the 5D and 3D will be splitting. So New Earth has already begun. It's already here. It's already happened. So you'll start to feel and see people that you used to talk to falling away. You'll think about them less. They'll text you less. You'll just basically separate. Raising vibrations. Okay, so I'm going to say a little prayer, do a couple of shuffles, and we'll get this in. All right, Spirit, I ask that you look over me as I perform this act of divination. Please watch over my viewers, keep them safe. This is strictly a positive channel. This is not a bashing channel. We're not here to talk badly about anyone or put anyone down. We do not judge. All of the comments in the comment section need to be respectful and positive. It is done. It is done. It is done. So as I was meditating on Mr. Kanye West, a few things came through. Kanye West is definitely talented. I think that he is an artist, a true artist. Some of the music that he's written in the past, it's hard to find artistry like that. Music that moves you, music that makes you feel something in your soul. I was listening to his music yesterday as I was working out, and it's like this whole feeling that comes over you. Again, I do think that Kanye is chasing fame. He's chasing fame, he's chasing money, he's chasing notoriety, and I want to touch on a few things before I start. I noticed that when he was famous and he'd pop off at the mouth and tell the truth, he'd disappear for a while after that. And they would claim that he had a mental breakdown. I believe that they were medicating him heavily and that they were doing these like weird mind control things to basically shut him up. Obviously, we know that social media, the media, the music industry is all being controlled by bigwigs. And as long as you play by their rules and you play their games, you'll stay in the #1 spot. You'll keep selling records. So we all know the one eye symbolism, all that stuff, the Illuminati, blah, blah, blah. Yes, it's definitely a cult. It's definitely a thing. And you're either in it or you're not. The more you play by the rules, the more of a puppet you are, and the more you shut up, the more success you'll have. The more you control the masses, or help control the masses, and keep the masses distracted, and keep the masses from asking any questions, the more success you'll have. So I do think that Kanye West, especially when he comes out with these weird, like he came out with blonde hair one day and he was like hugging on Trump. That to me was just the weirdest. I do think he does things obviously for clicks, for attention, so on and so forth. But when I was meditating on it, I do think that there's some dark stuff that he's into as well. He was recently at the Super Bowl and he had a symbol on his face. He's wearing a black mask, which the elites, the demonics, the ones who practice in the occult love to wear black masks and black everything else. But he had a symbol of Christ on his face, which I thought was weird. But he does things like he'll put out good music and I'm like, oh, we're getting Kanye back, and then he'll do stupid shit like that, and I'm just like, it's very confusing. It's all very confusing. But I do think that he is definitely into some things he probably should not be into. He's probably practicing some things that he should not be into. I do believe that his mother dying from plastic surgery was his sacrifice. I do believe that Kim Kardashian's dad dying from cancer in a matter of like, a month was their sacrifice to become famous. I was listening to, and I'll make this quick and then I'll start the reading, but I was listening to a podcast with Shayna Mogler, who talked about how Paris Hilton used to literally go from club to club, making out with anybody and everybody. So Paris Hilton and Kim Kardashian would target specifically married men to break up marriages because they basically wanted to screw their way to the top, which they kind of did. And Shayna Mogler basically said she would see Paris and Kim out at these clubs every night, targeting married men to ruin their marriages. And one night she asked Paris, after she saw Paris making out with Travis Barker, and she basically almost took Paris's head off, she went to a different bar where Paris was there again, making out with another married man. And Shayna's like, you don't even like these men. You're just out here destroying families and marriages because, you have nothing else to do. Unfortunately, when you're seeking fame, notoriety, and attention, people become desperate. They'll do anything. And I do think that, unfortunately, some negative karma comes with that. So here we go, Spirit. Kanye West. I think Kanye West is competitive. He definitely wants to be at the top. He definitely wants... I heard wealth earlier when I was meditating on it. The Nine of Cups comes out. See, this person is literally standing on a chest full of gold. Gold, gold, gold. I do think his number one priority in life is money, fame, notoriety, and I have heard a few of his rants. A lot of things that he says is true. A lot of the things that he says is true, and a lot of people aren't woken to it. But I do think a lot of the things that he says is true. All right. Oh, hello. All right. Wow. He's got good karma for the most part. Like, a lot of his cards are really good. All right. Can you clarify? Whoop, all right. And I'll show you guys the cards in just a second. Wow. These cards are talking. Mr. Kanye West, please. Kanye West. Kanye is a master manifester for sure. All right, Spirit. Any other cards, please? Kanye West. It's funny because someone said that he and Kim Kardashian are twin flames. And as I just pulled this card, the moon that came out, I kind of got that energy of like twin flame energy with him, and Kim came into my head. I wonder. Let me ask the cards, are Kim and Kanye twin flames? Because that has crossed my mind before. And I do feel, shit. Are Kim and Kanye twin flame, Spirit? I was feeling something all up in here. Are Kim and Kanye twin flames? Maybe from a past life, but maybe not in this lifetime. He got the Four of Wands that came out. All right, Kim and Kanye, are they twin flame, Spirit? I heard dynamic. The cards aren't talking. Are Kim and Kanye twin flame, Spirit? Oh. Hello. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, I just got a cramp in my neck. Okay, so get this. This is wild. Sorry, I'm like, so this is what I get for being nosy. Everything is going crazy here. All right. So the Emperor came out as I pulled Kanye's cards earlier. When I asked about Kim, the Empress came out with the Ten of, what is this? The Ten of Swords. And then the Karma card came out upside down. I believe that they are. It's so weird. I believe that they are twin flames. Huh. I think they are. Now, they may not be twins in this lifetime. Wow, so it was true love. Yeah, he and Kim were, oh yeah. The Nine of Coins and the Ace of Hearts, or excuse me, Ace of Cups, Ace of Hearts, same thing. Are they twins? Well, I think that Kim, I think they are twins. Okay, let's move on. I think they're twin flames. Now, if they're not twin flames in this lifetime, they were in past lifetimes. I get that they were twin flames in past lifetimes, but not this lifetime. I think that they're just soulmates in this lifetime. All right, so the first card that came out again was the Nine of Cups for Kanye. He's a master manifester. He's a manifester, he's an artist, he's a true artist. He is one of those people that, depending on how motivated he is, he's just something about his music. I don't know. And it's funny because I was listening to Black Skinhead yesterday as I was working out. And he mentioned that he's a king straight from the tomb. I do believe that he is reincarnated, and I do believe that he and Kim are past twin flames, past lifetime twin flames. I think that in this lifetime, they're soulmates and karmics, but in past lifetimes, I do believe that they're twin flames. I do think that he incarnated from Egypt as a king. I do believe that. So the thing about light beings is, you have to remember, the people who were here first, Egyptian, so let me rewind. Egyptian people were here first. It goes back to like Mayan times, Egyptian times, hieroglyphs. So the Bible is based off of Egyptian hieroglyphs that they found in each pyramid. They basically just took all that information, made it into a Bible. So the Bible is based off of the sun and the sky. It's actually not, I'm not going to get into it. Okay, so anyways, let me just stop myself right there because I don't want to start. I believe that the Bible is based off of the sun and the sky, the 12 disciples or the 12 planets. I can go on forever. But long story short, when he said that he's a king straight out of the tomb, Kanye West knows that 1, he's a light worker, 2, that he's a lyrical genius, 3, that he's a true artist, and 4, that he's a light being and he's incarnated here from Egypt. Originally, I believe that he was a king in Egypt. It may sound crazy, but there are many of them walking around. Twin flames are considered royalty. We are the originals who first incarnated in Egypt, way back in the back, like times, in BC, AD, whatever. So I did some research, and because Kanye and Kim are past life twin flames, they're so much alike. No wonder they can't get along. They're so much alike, it's ridiculous. And I think that some of that energy has shown up here in this lifetime, which is why they just drive each other insane. So yeah, twin flames first arrived on this earth in Egypt, and their studies shown that twin flames were first discovered, and they actually came from the lost city of Atlantis. After that lost city of Atlantis disappeared, twin flames incarnated to Egypt. And there were studies shown, and there were thousands upon thousands upon thousands of sets of twin flames that incarnated in Egypt. Sorry, my hair's stuck on my earring. And they were studied. They were studied because they vibrated higher than normal human beings and normal twins. They were able to manifest. They also had these quote unquote magical powers as far as being able to lift more. They were stronger naturally. They were connected to God naturally. They could manifest easier. They were psychic. They were spiritually gifted. And a lot of people who are twin flames, either in a past lifetime or current lifetime, will incarnate here with gifts, spiritual gifts that most people don't have. They usually come and they're very physically attractive. They're very successful. They know how to manifest. They're naturally gifted. They get things very easily, where other people it takes a little bit longer. I do believe that Kanye West was a king from a past life. I do think that he first arrived in Egypt. So the emperor for him shows up next. The emperor is someone who, again, has no issue manifesting, is naturally very talented. People who have incarnated many, many lifetimes are artists. People who, without effort, are artists, sculptors, painters, photographers, dancers, who are just naturally gifted. Kanye West clearly is naturally gifted, e.g. he sells millions of records and sells out tours. But I think he's caught up in between living the spiritual life, which is obviously, the life that's connected to God, that's speaking truth, that's leaving good karma, that's helping others and service to others. And he's caught up between that and fame. I'm just going to be honest. So I do think that he's trying to have a new beginning, because it first came out in reverse. So when it comes out in reverse, I feel like he's caught in a karmic loop. And then also the wheel of karma, the world, talks about karmic cycles, talks about ending chapters. This came out upside down. So I do think right now he's still caught in some karma. I do think that Kanye has some lessons to learn, some karma to clear. And the funny thing is, God will test us, and God will test, okay, so are you going to choose to walk the righteous path and, continue to do what's right and help others? Or are you going to be greedy, and are you going to take fame? And I think that Kanye struggles. I think he struggles. We already know the path that Kim chose. She chose that a long time ago. She's doing whatever it is that she's doing. And the only reason I mentioned Kim is because clearly she's connected to him. And I was looking at her Instagram, all of the Jenners and Kardashians' Instagrams, and I feel like we're having mass awakenings, because the math ain't mathin'. If you have 400 million followers, you can barely average 1 million likes on a photo. The math ain't mathin'. So we all know that those likes aren't real and the follows aren't real. But I also think that the masses are waking up, and what we used to be impressed by as far as money and body parts, people just aren't into it anymore. I do believe that Kim and Kanye are past life soulmates. You see, the Six of Cups talks about past life soulmates. They've gone through many lifetimes together and incarnated many times. I think that they both are, I think that Kim is also a master manifester. She does things differently. I do believe that Kim is definitely a witch. I do believe that she uses spells to manifest things and manifest people and manifest money and manifest opportunities, for sure. And I get it. I get it, as long as you're not hurting anyone. But I do believe they both know how to manifest, for sure. Next, we have the Lovers that came out from Mr. Kanye West. As we do know, he is very much still in love with Kim Kardashian, obviously. Excuse me. Very much in love with Kim Kardashian. You see the passion? Yes, he has another wife. His wife, to me, looks exactly like Kim Kardashian. Like, Kanye went out and basically bought himself a Kim Kardashian. So obviously, dark skin, light skin. The Lovers came out. Connected to the Lovers is the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles talks about taking your time, planting seeds, knowing what you want, and then going for it. You see, this person has planted seeds. He's wheeling and manifesting the growth of these seeds, of these plants. When it came to his relationship with Kim, I do believe that he was in love. I do believe that they loved each other. They were infatuated with each other. But, when you get caught up in fame, that's what happens. Two of Cups. Two of Cups, again, is connected to the Lovers, connected to the Four of Wands. I think that he's happy in this marriage, because the marriage that he's in right now, he has a beautiful wife who does remind him of his ex-wife, but she's also very cooperative. When he takes these photos and he's trying to get an audience and he's trying to muster up attention, for either an album or a video or whatever, I think she's very willing to help him because she knows, well, one, he's Kanye West and that he is abundant as fuck. I do think that that marriage happened very quickly. You have the Knight of Swords here. This is fast forward movement. I think that obviously after he divorced Kim or whatever the case was, he got remarried very quickly. And I think when you're a celebrity and you want to seem more successful, being married helps. I think it helps for an image. I think it helps for selling records. I think that unless you're living like a bachelor life and that's the life that you're trying to sell, but he has, what, 4 kids or something like that. So I think that when it comes down to him looking stable and having stability, especially with 4 kids, matters. It's different for Kim because Kim, and I think with Kim, I think that she works so hard and she's still trying to chase this #1 spot because she's insecure. People see Kim and they hear the name Kardashian and they think of prostitute. That's literally what she was. She was sleeping with men for fame. She was sleeping with men for notoriety. She was sleeping with men for money. And I think that she's desperately trying to change that opinion. But when that's the only opinion that people have of you and the only example people really have of you, it won't change. So I think that because Kim does, of course, have 4 kids, she's living more of like a bachelor lifestyle. And I think that Kanye is not. So we have the King of Cups, which is the King of Love, the King of Hearts, manifesting. You see he has one hand in the water and the other one, he's literally just stirring. This is another card of manifestation, and there's a boat in the background here. He's manifesting something. He's pulling something in towards him. And I do believe that Kanye West is trying to get back to the fame, the money, the notoriety, the attention that he had when he was with Kim. I do believe that for sure. So when I was thinking of twin flames, when the twin flame notion came into my head with him and Kim, this is what came out. The King of Cups and then also the moon. And the moon reminds me of twin flames in the 5D. You see this person clearly, it looks to me like they're astral projecting and that this person and this person are the same soul and they're in the 5D communicating with each other at night. This to me, the moon can sometimes talk about intuition. And then also to me, I believe it talks about twin flame communication. All right, so any other cards, any other messages, Spirit? I do think, so another thing just popped into my head. When Kanye is caught on camera by the paparazzi, it's almost kind of silly to me. Because he gets so upset with these paparazzi, but yet he wants to be famous. So I don't know if it's the way that they talk to him that upsets him, or the fact that they're even there. But it seems like every time paparazzi's around, he gets physical. But if you're chasing fame, wouldn't paparazzi help? So to me, I'm like, is it all an act that he's this upset with the paparazzi? Because to me, wouldn't you want paparazzi around if you're chasing fame, if you want to be, you know, in the media and on the radio? Don't you want to be seen? Like, the more you're seen, the more fame you have. So that to me, I don't know if it's like a respect thing. Like, he just doesn't want people all in his grill. And if like paparazzi stays away, he's okay with that. Like if they stayed back, like maybe 10 feet, 6 feet or whatever. I've always wondered about that situation, that he seems to always be upset when paparazzi's around, but yet continues to chase fame obsessively. It's very strange. All right, Spirit, I'm going to ask, is Kanye West still interested in Kim Kardashian romantically? Is Kanye West still interested in Kim Kardashian romantically, Spirit? Kanye West still interested? Hello. Oh, wow. Oh, shit. I heard controlled. Okay, so I don't think so. I think that he struggles. Some days he does want to be with her and some days he doesn't. But I think he knows that that family is... Really? Okay, there's some creeper in my bushes staring at me. Hold on, you guys. What a fucking creep. Can you get on? I'm in my own backyard and these people are just standing there staring at. Talk about paparazzi, huh? Sorry. I'm just like, how disrespectful. I mean, the man just like stopped and like is gawking at me. Okay, thank you. That was so fucking weird. Like, so weird. Like, who does that? Especially a dude. Okay, anyways. I can't get peace anywhere. Anyway, so when it comes to Kanye West, I have the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords came out. He knows that if he goes back to Miss Kim Kardashian, he's going to be trapped. I think there's a lot of negativity in that family. I think there's a lot of control. Everything you do, everything you say, everything you wear is being controlled. Their whole life is for the camera. Everything they do, every breath that they take is for the camera, is for fame, is for likes, is for money, notoriety. At this point, their reason for living is for money. That's it. That's all. So I think that he knows that if he gets back with Kim, he's going to be very controlled. His freedom is going to be taken. He's going to be monitored. Everything that he does is going to be monitored. I do sometimes think that he tries to find balance when it comes to Kim and her family and balance with his kids. And I think that sometimes he probably does think about, like, should I go back? Should I not? So on and so forth. I think that he loves Kim, but I also heard trapped. I feel like she's made this decision to live this lifestyle, and he's, you know, his lifestyle is slightly different. Okay, so he and Kim did have it all at one time. The Ten of Pentacles came out and the Eight of Pentacles. At one time, I think that he and Kim definitely had it all. They've been, yeah, and then we have, at the bottom, we have the Ten of Wands. Oh, wow, with the Ten of Cups. Wow. Okay, with Judgment. Interesting. So the cards that I got, that yes, he and Kim were very happy at one time. I think that he was definitely into the image. I think he was more of like the Hollywood Kanye West, and that's when he and Kim manifested each other. I do think that they were in love, they were married, they were on the same path, they wanted the same things, and I think Kanye started to grow spiritually, and Kim refused to grow spiritually. She was more of like, I want to still be in front of the camera. I still want to be the Kim Kardashian that I was, you know, when I first came out on the scene. And so I think that they grew apart, and then they started claiming that Kanye was mentally ill. He's not. He was just speaking the truth, and they didn't want that to happen, so they medicated his ass. He's not mentally ill. Kim and Kanye have been soulmates for many, many lifetimes, many moons. At one time, they were happy with the Ten of Pentacles. Absolutely, they were a family. They were happy. They wanted to be together. That didn't last. Kanye ended up moving out. They got a divorce. But I think that Kanye still wants his happiness. I still think that Kanye wants his Ten of Cups, whether it's with Kim or his new wife. I think that he's a master manifester. I think he's intuitive. I think that he's woke. I think that he meditates. I think that he knows how to be abundant. He knows how to draw in that money. He's a master manifester of money. Again, money again. He manifests money easily. It's not hard for him at all. I do think that right now, I think that he goes through judgment many times. I think it's universal judgment. It's judgment when it comes to his fans. And it's funny because I'll read the comments on his Instagram and everybody's like, well, why are you putting out naked pictures of your wife? And that's so disrespectful, but yet you clicked on it, right? It got your attention, right? So he knows what he's doing. He definitely knows what he's doing. Sex sells, obviously. And he's doing what he has to do to get those likes up, to get those views up, to make sure that he sells those shoes, that he sells those albums, that he just sells out. And I do think that he knows what he's doing. It's quite smart to me. All right, Spirit. Anything else? I'm going to ask about, okay, is Kanye participating in any demonic or dark practices for fame? Okay, he is intuitive. He's definitely intuitive. He's very competitive. I think Kanye does what he has to do. I think it's an image. I think he does what he has to do to play along with the ones that be, the ones who are controlling the narrative. I don't think he is. I don't think he's necessarily practicing dark magic. I don't get that with him. Because I think he knows better, and I think he knows that what you put out comes back. So I don't think that he is. No, and he's definitely protected. He's divinely protected, so I don't think that he is. I don't think he's practicing dark magic at all. Let me see. No, I don't get that with him. So his energy, to me, while I'm looking at his energy, he seems very grounded. His energy seems very clear. I think that Kanye is clear-minded. I think that Kanye is very smart. He's intuitive. He's one of those people that watches what goes on around him. He's woke. And I think he struggles between, committing to the bullshit, the limelight, the fame, and then also speaking the truth and doing what's right and helping lift others up. I think he does struggle between those two, but I think he'll be more than fine. I don't think he's doing anything. I don't think he's dabbling in the dark arts. No, he's not. So I appreciate you guys so much. This was a little bit more of like a laid back reading because Kanye's energy is more laid back, relaxed. I don't know. It seems like his energy is very kind of chill. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you all. Please like, share, and subscribe. I love reading your comments down in the comment section. I love hearing your thoughts on, tell me what you think about Kanye. Tell me what you think his future is, what his goals are. Tell me what you just think about him in general. I love reading your comments. I love the conversations that we have, positive conversations that we have. I do want to do a check-in with Justin Bieber because I feel like there's been a shift in his relationship, and I want to do a check-in on him and Selena because now that they're both in relationships, I kind of want to see what's going on with that. But yes, like, share, and subscribe. Personal readings are open. It's goddessHea@gmail.com. All of my readings are half off right now, so if you need any guidance with a job, love, finances, if you feel like you have karma to clear, anything weird going on in your life that you need help with, I'm more than happy. I love that I reached Dubai, I've reached Denmark, I've reached Australia. I mean, just people from all over the world, Egypt. So I appreciate you guys reaching out to me. I love helping you all. Namaste, namaste. Have a great, great day. Love you.